What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is my favorite levels for the upcoming week, the ones I will be trading personally, the ones we'll be trading inside Team Bull, and how we're going to trade them. That way, when the market opens, we're not guessing. We know exactly how we're going to execute our trades. But before we get started on this week's weekly watch list, I want to answer a question. People's been asking me a lot. Grizzly, what platforms do you trade on? What you trade options on, what you trade futures on. I trade options on Thinkorswim. That's what you're looking at here. Love their charting, like their execution. Their active trader is perfect for trading options. No issues trading. Fastest way possible I know how to trade options. I have a video on that as well. But for futures, I have two different accounts, right? I have funded accounts through Apex. I'm trading with their capital, okay? Trading with their platform, rather. If you're interested in getting funded, check out Apex in my description and use code Grizzly to get started. Got a pass their evaluation account, but that code Grizzly should give you a nice discount. But if you're wanting to fund yourself, if you have the capital and you want to fund your own futures trading account, I like Tradovate. Let me tell you why. Because first off, it's user friendly, beginner friendly, really simple to figure out. For me, it was at least. Margin requirements are lower and the commissions are good. Really can't beat it. I've seen some people say they had trouble out of it. Me personally, it's done well. Yeah, let's just get right to these levels. Let's start off with ticker SPY. This is a really good ETF to trade options on, and you can trade ES futures or MES futures based off these levels on SPY, okay? You might want to write that down. So I have identified these key levels for us, right? So we closed here at 498.35 last Friday. The closest bounce area I see that I'm even willing to look for a trade is this 494.4 for possible call entry. Keep in mind, I'll trade SPX options based off this level or ES futures. But I want to see a possible bounce here. If we come down to this level, we have aggressive selling, we have data dropping or something. I'm going to give it a minute. My next big support's down here around this 490.69. I really like that area for a bounce if we get down there. Now, this 498.8 has been a really strong area. And let me tell you why on this. It lines up with that 5,000 SPX level. And that 5,000 SPX level has been very strong. I caught some really nice trades around that area last week. So, we can have a nice push down, come back up, retest this for a possible put entry or shorts on ES or MES, whichever one you prefer trading, for a possible move down. My stop loss will remain the same on this. If I go short there and we open above that 5,000 on SPX, I'll be out. So, the closer we can enter to that, the less risk we're going to have. I really like that setup, though. We'll see how it plays out. The market has been really strong, so keep that in mind. I'm ideally looking for a bounce. Personally, not trying to give you bias, but that's been working out well for me the past month or so. Now, if something happens, we open above this tomorrow. This has been our supply. It's right at this all-time high. But, if we come up, test this, we sell off, I'll be looking to go short once we come out of this zone. You can see the bottom of the zone around this 503.15. Stop loss will be open above that all-time high, of course. And again, if we open up, this will be my bounce area. If we open above this 5,000 level on SPX or this 498.8 area on SPY. I really like the levels this week. Hopefully we can focus in, block out all the noise, and just make some money together. Now, my QQQ levels are a little different, okay? Keep in mind, you can trade MNQ futures or NQ futures based off these levels, or you can trade QQQ options. That being said, I prefer MNQ, especially if you're trading on your funded accounts. It's not going to get away from you too quickly. You can manage your position. One thing that's helped me with the funded accounts is a smaller base hit. This takes patience, but it's worth it in the long run. Anyways, this 425.3, the bounce area, and this hourly trend line is going to be the possible reject area. I did take one losing trade on QQQ last week. I was trading MNQ, and I know why it was, right? We had a nice level. It was just because, we had a lot going on that day. It was on Friday. We had OPEX. It was just a lot going on. So I took a losing trade on Friday on QQQ. I was trading MNQ. But I don't know why. We had a nice level, but it was OPEX. It was a lot of uncertainty. Like, I just couldn't get a good read on it. So I was kind of upset with QQQ. I looked back through my trading logs. I typically do better trading SPX levels and SPY levels. But, it was just a day I was trading it. I should have gave it, more time to settle. Should have traded maybe levels a little further away. It's okay. Still had a nice green day. We caught another nice trade. A winning week for sure. Really a good 2024 so far. Now, let's take a look at my SPX levels. Okay, so here's that 5,000 level I was talking about. This is the strongest level on the chart. Been really respecting it. But yeah, so this is should line up nicely with that one bounce area on SPY that we talked about. That is, possible bounce area for calls. We'll see how we react. Now this level here is probably going to be the highest probability bounce, right? I like to see price action, just like you see here. When we touch this level, I like a big reaction. That's the type of levels I like to trade. Like a level, let's say we're trying to make a level right here in the middle of this. I don't like how we come and chop around. When I'm identifying my levels, I trade the most obvious ones. I'm not sitting here trying to strain my eyes to find levels for us to trade. The ones that have the best movement, most obvious, that's the ones that I'm looking for. And this is that same resistance you've seen on SPY. A lot of the same movement here as you see on the SPY chart, but I prefer trading SPX levels above SPY levels because it's they're easier to see. I usually base my stop loss off of SPX levels. But I hope this helps you all out. Chart these levels. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, appreciate you all for watching. Let's crush it this week.